Jom.
Jom, let's
Sembang
Sembang AIoT.
AIoT.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is CC Lee here again.
Hi, Skemeong.
Good to see you again. How are you today? So in KL, I think it's a very heavy rain. The whole KL is a heavy rain just now.
Yeah.
Several days already, heavy rain. I don't know whether it's because of the mist. No, the what? Government is doing something, they create some rain. No, yeah. So, yeah, welcome to our channel again. This afternoon, we are going to share with you more about AIoT. Very good afternoon who just joined us today. Okay, are we set for this share? Facebook. Some of you watching us on the Facebook. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Okay. How often have you been asked by any of your IT or IT department asking you to ask for some IoT data, but they want it in their way, like web API server? Okay, or you are the IT people that you want to do something, you want to get some data from the engineering department where some of this data you need it to be published on the web API server so that you can use a web API or REST API to retrieve the data online. Yeah, this is one of the things that you may be having. What about in the production floor? How many times you will be, you face the problem of wanting to capture some ID or code, where you need to do some recording, but it has to be done in a very fast manner. Yeah. So if you have all these issues today, will be the right channel for you to tune in. So me and General is going to share with you how AIoT can do this part for you. Okay, to start off with, I think this session I'll just continue first.
Okay.
So last week I think we talked about the what you call the pressure transmitter. We talk about process controllers. How can you use IoT, to tap on your IoT technology to tap onto some of this data? I think I've shared in the instrumentation, especially. You have this analyzer. We also show one of the very famous analyzer. The name is called Swan. It's one of the water. One of the very sophisticated this water analyzer in the market. So these are the things that you can tap on. And then also we show you how you can use the current setup or current tools, IoT tools, to tap on to some of the data via OPC UA. As you know, OPC UA is one of the IoT protocol where this is one of the way that you can gather. So for this for SCADA people, OPC UA, those are very simple. But to IT people, you may not have that kind of tools yet to retrieve data. That's why later on we're going to show you how this one can be done. Okay, so I will just share with you this part. Okay, so for this case today, I just want to have a very short discussion because the past on the 18 and 19, today is the 20th. 20th session already. We have done this one 20 times. For those of you who just watching, we are still on this Let's Sembang AIoT channel. And this round, we are going to show you how, on the 18th, I think we show most of the temperature, and then then followed by pressure, transmitter, pressure transducer, and then we talk about this process control in the last session. And this round, we want to bring you to how AIoT is being used in the agriculture. For example, in this case, we have this smart agriculture. Whether you are running you have a pond, you are doing this kind of breeding a lot of this fish in the fish pond. You own that. You want to gather some data, IoT data, especially like pH, ammonia, or any other parameter which will help you to grow the fish or will create some dangerous component to your fish. These are the things that people is, in terms of IoT, they want to watch, and then they want to have this information real time where they can, they can do certain decision, important decision before to cut loss or something like that. Even to help to create a good environment for the fish or prawn or any other creatures to breed very well. That is also the other part of how you can use IoT. As you can see on the screen there, you can have on a plant. I think in the Malaysia, the planting the chilies is very famous right now. We have partners who are working on this chili plant monitoring, using some soil sensor and so on. And also the last part is, after having this harvesting, all this thing, maybe you need AI or vision AI to provide you some kind of decision making on the computer vision side, where you can check the ripeness of the fruit, how the colors of the fruit, or how this fruit is, how the tree is grown, counting the tree, like in palm oil industry, they need to count the tree. This is some of the example. Okay, so that's why on these IoT sensors that you probably have, some of these things is published. You want to monitor the temperature and humidity. I just now I actually short count one of them is when you are on the what they call breeding the chicken, on this chicken farming, maybe cow or goat, that part is not our domain expert now, but of course there are sensors around. For example, temperature and humidity, this is very relevant in that kind of environment, or even a greenhouse. These people planting the trees or flowers and so on. So these are the parameter that need to be closely monitored. So temperature, humidity. Of course, you have these chlorophyll sensors. In the pond, they want to detect how much, what is the count of chlorophyll. When you are breeding the fish on the pond, this chlorophyll thing, you grow. So that one sometimes it may be not healthy for some fish. So these are all something like fungus and things like that. So of course you also have soil sensors. I think the last time we had one customer brought along the sensors. These are what sensor?
The soil sensor.
Soil detecting what? Conductivity.
Conductivity, the pH, and then the
moisture.
The moisture.
pH, moisture, and conductivity. Okay.
Temperature, and also temperature.
Also. So another part is a soil and NPK sensor. That is also, but I heard some of the people in agriculture, they say this kind of sensor is not so accurate now. But I don't know. That one is not our part. But if let's say you have a good sensors, and then we are able to monitor, you can use our this kind of set of IoT stuff that we are having here, or any other that kind of way to monitor. So of course, pH, conductivity, dissolved oxygen in the water is very important. Dissolved oxygen is very, very important. And then same thing, you can use some of our device or some of these IoT kit. Of course, you have many other devices to do that, but then with this one, you are able to publish things to the cloud, over MQTT. These are the things that we already set nicely for you, that you don't need to do any programming at all. Then you can realize those, you can visualize your data, you can send alert, you can even create your historic data for your optimization purpose, using AI analytics and so on. These are the things that we are talking about at this stage. So of course, today, that is the main topic that we want to address. Last week, I think we talked about getting the temperature probe on the RTD. Same thing, we have the same setup. I do not know whether we have a setup here. If you want to watch this one, because we are not going to show this gadget again, but you can watch our last video. We have recorded those setup there. Same setup, but this time the hosting of the data is through a web API server. Yeah. So we gather all this data. For example, in this case, you have those temperature probe running here. I think we have 2 temperature probe. One of them is okay. Let me show you the screen. Let me show you a screen. Before coming to that part, I think we have this so API gateway server. It's right now powered by one of Examtech IoT gateway or Edge gateway that able to host this data over the REST API, where on the local station or a workstation or PC or from outside of the building, outside from the place, also you are able to gather this data online, via this web API. Web APIs is what? These are all HTTP lah.
Yeah, the HTTP GET, HTTP POST.
Yeah, you can use all these things, but with some security log on that you can call in to get the data. So without further ado, I think I will just show you this part, how this one is being done. Okay, let's see. So I will just close this part. Okay, for those of you who just watching, we are still on this Let's Sembang AIoT channel. So I hope you enjoy. If you find this channel useful, interesting, please do SSL. Can you tell them what is SSL?
Yeah. Share, subscribe, and like.
Share, subscribe, and like is what?
Yes. That one is SSL.
Okay. Okay, that is SSL. Share, subscribe, and like. What about TLS?
TLS.
Don't do TLS. TLS is one of the word very new today from Malaysia. Tak nak like, tak nak share. That one is not recommended. Okay, so we'll just we can share this part, right? No, not this one. I think this one, right? Is this one?
No.
It's not this one. No, this is not.
That one is the AI.
So I think it's not. It's not on a VLC yet, right? It is not on this VLC yet, right? So I can actually pull it here to show, right? So I'm able to just share to you again. Okay, this is a screen that we have created the other day. Right now the temperature probe is showing 2 temperatures. So of course, don't ask me. Last week I already explained. 2616 and 3108 or 26016. It's not for you to buy 4D. This is not a 4D number. Okay, can you just change some temperature for us? Yeah, we welcome any message or any comment from you. We try to answer as we can. This is just a Sembang. Okay. So before coming to that, I think we have one question from the audience. Okay. One question from the audience. Can you explain about the AI starter kit? And I need those quotation. Okay. So quotation we will send to you. We will get your name. Yeah. I know. I think if you are already following us, for a long time, I think you know AIS lah. That's why I think that's why you ask for quotation. And thank you for your interest. We will get back to you. If we are not, because I do not know whether we are able to reach you. If no, you can, from this video underneath, you have some link. You can post the message to us. So I just want to talk about this IoT part first. When hosting the IoT of course, this is not. I think we still remain the old thing one. This is on hosting IoT with the OPC UA. So right now it's going to be hosting on the web API server. So which one you already changed? You changed the numbers as well. You changed 36 point.
Yeah, it becomes 36 point something already.
So why we get this temperature? Is you have to divide by 100 lah. You need to divide by 100 so that you can get the actual value. Because this sensor is giving you integer, in 4-digit. So you divide by 100, you will be able to get. For example, the 37 degrees Celsius is more measuring the one of the heat sink from the IPC system, and then the other one is our room temperature, 26, very hot. Can you turn down the aircon a little bit? No wonder I feel so hot. Okay, after hosting this one, we have this one. We can host this here. This one is driven by one of the SCADA engine that's sitting on the Linux platform. And after hosting this one, what I'm going to show you is the other part. I'm going to show you the other part. Let me see. I should be showing the other side of it, right? Okay. And then I'll just pull this one across. Okay. These are the system that currently we are connecting to this IoT edge gateway that hosting all the data. So you can see here, I think it's this one. If let's say we just show this part to you as well. Okay. Let's show you this part. This is one of the newer version of SCADA package called Anistra. So this one is it has its own web API capability where you can use this software you can create. There is a driver in the web API that you can connect to the web API server to retrieve the data. So these are the two data that you have already set. For example, in this case, our web API driver is here. These are the screen, right?
Yeah.
These are the thing that you can show. We are doing the get, with some admin password and so on. There are two RTD sensors. These are the RTD sensors. Currently, it's actually already running. Already on the runtime mode. So what you can see here is here. So can you remove one of the temperature to just take it out? The 39 degrees Celsius, the 39 degrees Celsius, that one's supposed to drop. Let's say the thing is showing. Is it dropping? Oh, okay. So because we show you 2-digit, we show you 2-digit. It's not showing in a floating point. So during the 39 to 38, 39 point something is 38 point something is not counted. So it just now only changed to 38. This is how you can realize the data. Of course, talking about that part, I hope you are clear about that. If not, maybe you want to ask us anything, also you can ask. Or most of our session will be described in our blog also. If you can follow our website on the blog, you can see some of the description of how this thing is being done and so on. You want to know more about detail, you go to our website, or underneath the video, you can see there's one link. You can do some reading also. Sometimes you want to see our face, so you can read it. You don't need to see our face. Okay, so that is all about how you can host this web API data, IoT data. It can be temperature, it can be pressure, it can be from your process equipment, it can be also from your PLC. Currently, these tools support PLC like Allen Bradley. You can support Siemens. You can support this what we call Modbus, of course. You can support Omron PLC. So you can also do with some of the backnet protocol. Let's say you do some building management thing. This backnet data is available. You can also host that onto the web API. So I think that part is very important, especially for IT people. When your company or management wants you to present some report or present some historical data, that will be very useful. If you already have this .NET, you want to write some program over Python or something like that to do that, that will be good. Even for some of the cloud interface, they do provide this web API call, right?
Yes.
Then you can use your dashboard to link to that. So if you want to know more about that, of course you can find us in this thing in the near future. Okay, let me just cross back the other part. Yeah, I just want to do some crossing here. Okay, I think you can see here. Okay, before I end this part, I would just want to show you this. This is one of the friend. His name is his very good friend. His name is John. Yeah, you can see this one clearly. Of course, he's doing a lot of this. He's supporting a lot of this kind of event. For this event, it's very particularly, I think, it's interesting because it is a science and technology event where it is hosted in, it's being held in this Mines International Exhibition and Convention Center. So this part, for this part, it's happening on next week. 27 is next week. Right?
Next week.
27th Friday to Sunday. This period. And then it's very relevant to those science and technology and some kind of what they call. It's just very, very good for students. If let's say you want to find out more, and also for some industry people, you want to get to know, it's called awareness program there also. You can scan the QR code also. You can. If let's say you want to find this, my friend John, you want to take part or to exhibit something, please do contact us, our channel that to him. So that is the event that's happening. Just for your information, maybe if let's say John is watching, John Day, he's watching. Actually, I just realized that this MINDS, MINDS, Malaysian Invention and Design. Previously, I think it's a society lah. I think just for your information, John, I was the member, in 1992 or 93. I think the Dato Augustine Ong is the chairman during that time. So I'm quite actively involved during that time. We even participated in one of the show. We show. I did a green energy saving box. To save the energy of the monitor when you are not using, you automatically turn off and so on. That is 1992. Basically, that time, the big CRT monitor. So just for your information, John. So for time we can check a little bit more. Of course, I think the sponsor, the endorsed by this Utah using my IEM, AIT. This will be a good time. You find this one related, you can attend. So that will be the first part. That will be the first part. Okay, let's move on to Kenyang has got more interesting things to show you. Maybe Kenyang, you can take over from here.
Yeah. Okay. So for today, we talked about the AI. Last week we talked about how the AI present the data to a human. So today we have a more interesting example that can straight away let you understand how the AI present the data to you. So at the beginning of this session, Mr. Lee did mention about in the manufacturing, sometimes you face some problem like do you need to do some data entry manually Either you jot it down or you type into a computer. So actually all these things is related to we call it as OCR, optical character recognition. So sometimes when your product, you need to do some checking. For example, the manufacturing date, the expire date, did the operator key in the wrong date? And then if your operator key in the wrong date and then it just produced like that, print it out, then you will give a wrong information to your customer. Or sometimes on the label of your product, maybe the serial number is not correct, wrong already. So we need to make sure all these things is correct. So today we have a box here. So later on, we will show you how the AI is able to perform the OCR, optical character recognition, on this thing. Yeah, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think long time ago, we did showcase this kind of technology before. That time, I'm not sure whether we show it on live or not.
No.
I think that one we didn't show on live. We only show to those participants who attend our AI training. We show to them.
Yes.
And then that time, I think the technology not mature yet.
There's different version of the model also different.
Yeah, the model also different.
This is an improved version of the model.
Today we'll show you an improved version, which can run at around 40 frames per second. Last time, I think only 1 frame per second. Very slow.
I still remember when we put this engine onto AMR, the mobile robot, when we move, and then we do some scanning.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's scanning wrongly. So not very
accurate.
Not very accurate.
Not fast enough. But today we'll show you something that is fast enough, and for accuracy, I think you need to observe by yourself. Okay, so now we will share please help me share the screen.
Okay. So it should be here.
No, the bottom.
Okay. Wow, this is a fantastic.
So now we are running the inference at 37 FPS. Sometimes it goes up to 40 FPS.
Okay.
So this one is just to recognize the label.
Yeah, of course, this part will be more useful. When you want to scan. Some people is asking, can you use AI to scan barcode? Actually, barcode you don't need to use an AI to do. Barcode already.
Just use a barcode scanner.
Just do a barcode scanner. Yeah. But of course, if you ask, are there anybody using AI to scan barcode? I think yes lah. These people maybe they use that to do so. I think it's available already. Yeah. Vision now, basically more vision AI. Okay.
Yeah, so for this AI, it has the capability to detect where is the location of the word that you want to detect, and then it will do the mapping correctly for you. Okay. So actually, this one is handled by our colleague Amil. So Amil, please change to another.
Oh, Amil is doing this one remotely. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the AC plug that 3-pin plug that we use for label checking on one of the AIS. Yeah, what is the name of the audience just now? So you want AIS? Actually, we have that model to scan the AIS. Not AIS, the SIRIM sticker, the one of the MS sticker. So are we able to get the numbers correct, So Amil, can we get the number correct, this one? It's not easy to do that, because that one got some reflection.
Yeah, there's some reflection. This one is even more challenging.
Wow, because there's reflection, but it seems to be able to gather all the thing, See, the made in Taiwan is always there. Very, very nicely captured.
And then the serial number, I know this all our products start with E, E19, all this thing is correct.
The serial number is correct.
And then let me read the caution, see whether it's something wrong. To prevent electric short, do not remove cover. The thing is keep on moving. Yeah, because Amil is holding using the hand. So he's using the hand, parts inside. So it's quite good, It's quite good. Yeah. This kind of auto detection is quite good. Yeah.
Yeah. So for example, if the printing on the label there is some defect, so of course the AI will detect something that is not same as what you have already predefined. So you can know that there's some defect on the label. So it's also good for you to do the label and packaging verification. So you can verify whether this is the product you're going to ship out or not, or does the label is based on the correct product or not. And also you can do the text verification, see whether the text print on the label they are correct or wrong.
Text verification.
Yeah, the text verification. Actually, this kind of technology, I think at 1989 already exists. But that time, using the neural network is the LeNet. LeNet, they use it to recognize the handwritten digit.
Is that using the neural network already?
Yeah, that time already using neural network.
Really,
1989.
1989. Okay, let me recall. 1992, we know there are a lot of this OCR, actually document imaging. 1993, okay, document imaging is very famous at that time. Document imaging for this legal firm. I was placed in one of the support team to take care of some of the legal. We are servicing some legal office. They have a lot of this document to be digitized. That's where the document imaging come in. So of course, we talk about document imaging. OCR is very important. Yeah, OCR is important. So I didn't know that they are using AI. I thought it's just some kind of OCR algorithm to do that. I don't know, maybe different application they use differently. I don't know. Yeah.
Starting at the first one, the first neural network that able to do the character recognition is at 1989.
I think during that time, if let's say you're talking about legal firm, those are the paper, black and white is easier, correct?
Yeah.
Very easy. But photocopy, after photocopy, maybe a bit blur, then maybe that one is what I call more difficult.
So from 1989 until today, so why the research still keep on going? So actually there's two major problems. So the first one is usually the text that we want to recognize come in two categories. So the first one is the one that from the natural environment. So which means you capture the image from your surrounding. So you will have the problem like, for example, you capture the signboard on the roadside. So you have different lighting environment. So at daytime, at nighttime, so the words will be look different. And then the second source is we call it the printed document. So something that's already printed out, and then you want to digitize it. That one is more practical. You have more practical use case, and also it's more easier to achieve because it's print out by the printer. But unless for those the handwritten, that one will be more challenging.
Okay.
So because of these two challenges, so from 1989 until today, this research is keep on going. It's never stopped. The one that at the 1989, they only detect the handwritten digit numbers only, not include the alphabet. But today, this model not only detect the alphabet and the number, it also can support the Chinese character.
Okay.
The Japanese character, the Korean, So it supports multiple language.
Okay. So just for curiosity, you know, when these people train out this model, because last time the last session you talk about is augmentation. In this kind of AI learning, do they do augmentation?
Yes.
Definitely they do.
Yes, they do augmentation.
But these are more on the 2D lah. It's basically a 2D
Yes,
thing.
2D. So they augment for example, a digit 0. So they will make the 0 slightly round a bit or become
fatter a bit, kurus a little bit, something like that. Yeah. So so talking about that, the OCR is still continuous to be one of the very important factor where, you know, of course you know, the character is still exists everywhere.
Yeah, because it helps you to reduce the error. So if all this information is taken by the human, you will have the human error. So if you use the AI to do it, you will reduce the human error. And also it will help you to cut the labor costs. So you don't need someone to every day go there to the data entry anymore.
Okay. So let's say we turn this box up there. Can we still scan? Can you show? It's blank, is it? No, it's not here, is it?
No, the camera is at another side. I need Amir to show it.
Okay. It's not here, it's on our remote side. Okay. Yeah, that is running on the 37 point something frame per second. So in actually for the manufacturing, I think there are a lot of this application. Maybe some recording, you need to do that, recording. But with the AI and drone nowadays, or robotic or AMR, you know, you want to transport this thing to do some reading, I think that is possible. You know, that's already possible. Instead of sending people to gather the thing.
Yeah, so with this technology, now the computer able to read already, able to understand what's the content in the image.
Okay, so for those of you who still watching us in this channel, thank you very much for watching. Please do share, like, and subscribe to us, our channel. And I just realized that just now I didn't put up the mic. I don't know whether the thing is clear or not. But anyway, hope you capture whatever thing that I've just said. I think you can still hear lah, but your volume have to tune a little bit higher, a little bit. Is there any more? You know?
I think no more.
No more. Yeah. So normally when we start, we say this is this Sembang is not seberang Sembang, you know, bukan seberang Sembang. Kami Sembang teknologi dan kami kita Sembang AIoT. So for I think that's the end of our show. That's the end of our sharing, and then a very important thing, ExomTech and AIoTMission, we always innovate, we apply, and also we share. So we catch up in the next session next time. Bye-bye, see you.
Bye-bye.